The 2020 Porsche Cayenne Nebulus by Black Box-Richter. With the arrival of super SUVs like the Lamborghini Urus, Bentley Bentayga, and Rolls-Royce Cullinan, the Porsche Cayenne Turbo now faces stiff competition from all corners of the market. The high-powered German SUV still commands plenty of respect and attention, but in those moments when it meets any of these new upstarts, a little aftermarket help wouldn't be so bad to have. This program, in particular, offers a glimpse of what a Porsche Cayenne Turbo could end up as if enough aftermarket support goes into it. Mind you, this isn't a one-tuner job. This is the work of several outfits, all coming together to build what could very well be one of the most impressive Cayenne Turbos on the market. There's a heavy price to pay for this kind of work, but rest assured, German tuner HGP Turbo, Austrian vinyl wrap maker Black Box-Richter, clothing brand Nebulus, and designer Hajo Lemke of EightElevan Design developed a monster program for the Porsche Cayenne Turbo. Who's responsible for this wrap on the Porsche Cayenne? The first thing you'll notice is the body wrap. It's hard to miss, especially with all the squiggly drawings throughout the body of the Cayenne. You can also look at it as some sort of topographical map. In any case, the body wrap comes by way of Austrian vinyl wrap producer Black Box-Richter, which also showed off its wares on an Audi 7 Rupees last month. You might think that this is your typical aftermarket dress-up, but there's more to it than you think. The Cayenne didn't start as a black finished SUV. On the contrary, it started as a white finished Cayenne that was wrapped in an obsidian matte black sheet. From there, a layer of ruby red vinyl was added on top of the obsidian black matte wrap. The red layer comes in different thickness levels to accentuate the squiggly patterns that, by the way, was created by Hajo Lemke, an artist at the Frankfurt-based 811 design studio. Admittedly, the appeal of this layer doesn't translate in photos. You'd have to stand right next to the Cayenne to get a feel, literally and figuratively, of the uniqueness of Black Box-Richter's work. Further highlighting the unique exterior of the Cayenne is a set of Y-spoke wheels finished in red chrome. Peeking from the back of the fancy wheels are yellow brake calipers that add a nice contrast to the overall exterior look of the Cayenne. No aerodynamic panels were added, and, in some ways, that's better. This project would approach overkill levels if the Porsche SUV received a wide body kit. What kind of engine upgrade program are we looking at? You didn't think all these wraps would be the end of it, did you? The Cayenne's 4.0-liter twin turbocharged V8 engine also benefits from this program. This time, tuning firm Nebulus takes the reins with a comprehensive engine upgrade program that puts an incredible amount of power to the table. We're not talking about straightforward software tunes here, we're talking about new hardware getting added into the mix. The turbochargers, for instance, have been upgraded, as have the intake manifold and the sports air filter. All these components are sourced from HGP Turbo, a separate tuning firm that's responsible for some of the gnarliest aftermarket components in the industry. The aforementioned software upgrade is also included in the program. With all the new pieces in place and the remapped EQ done, the Cayenne Turbo's twin-turbo V8 engine is now capable of producing an ungodly 948 horsepower and 922 pound-feet of torque. That's 406 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque more than the engine's standard output of 542 ponies and 568 pound-feet of torque. Nebulus didn't reveal any performance details, though it did say that the Cayenne Turbo's VMAX limiter is now gone. Knowing that, we can at least assume that the SUV's top speed no longer peaks at 177 miles per hour. With that kind of power at the engine's disposal, a top speed of 200 miles per hour or faster is definitely in the cards now. Our experience with HGP Turbo kits suggests that the Cayenne Turbo could have a new top speed of 207 miles per hour. As for acceleration time, we know that the standard Cayenne Turbo can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds. With almost double the output, would all of you be surprised if the Nebulus-tuned Cayenne Turbo can hit that time in or under 3 seconds? We certainly wouldn't be. A purpose-built exhaust system can also be thrown in as an option and a firmware upgrade for the SUV's stock 8-speed automatic transmission. The latter should come in handy considering the kind of output the twin-turbo V8 is now capable of producing. How much will this program set me back? If you're looking to get the full package from Nebulus, Black Box-Richter, and all other tuners involved in this project, you're going to need to pay the piper to the tune of €23,400. That converts to around $27,700 based on current exchange rates. Throw in the extra €1,500, $1,780 for installation and you're looking at a total cost of €24,900, or around $29,500. That's just for the program. You'll also need a 2020 Porsche Cayenne Turbo, which starts at around $126,000. Final thoughts. I'm on the fence with the premium wraps from Black Box-Richter, not because it's ugly, it's got a little charm to it, actually, but because I'm not the type who wants to dress up the entire body of my performance SUV with wraps. I don't mind it if some of you like it, but it's just not my cup of tea. Nebulus engine upgrade program, on the other hand, is the one I'm excited about. It's an extensive upgrade that includes all sorts of new parts and pieces, but, at the end of the day, we're talking about a twin-turbo V8 engine that can produce almost 1,000 horsepower and 922 pound-feet of torque. That's enough output to lay waste to any model that gets in its way. I wouldn't be the one who'd want to race this Nebulus-tuned Cayenne Turbo. I want to be the one driving it. Love it. Premium wrap massive engine upgrade program. Those wheels look spicy. Leave it. Wraps aren't for everyone. Availability could be an issue for those outside Europe. Expensive program to avail.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.